Greetings, beloved star travelers of Earth. I am Layti. Many of you have sensed the approach of a never-before-seen shift in frequency, an incoming wave of higher dimensional light. For quite some time now, you have been experiencing smaller surges of energy as preparation for this significant moment. Indeed, many of you have felt that a great change is imminent and that intuition is not mistaken. Your collective desire and readiness for accelerated growth have been heard, and this upcoming wave arrives as a loving response from the universe. A tidal wave of fifth-dimensional and even sixth-dimensional energies is building momentum and moving toward humanity. At this time, we can already perceive this mighty wave cascading through the cosmos, carrying with it new levels of activation and awareness for all of you. It brings us joy to affirm that this event wave is not something to fear, but something to embrace. For it is answering your collective call to ascend into a more expanded state of consciousness. We are here to assist you in receiving these energies with openness, stability, and grace, allowing you to ride this wave and let it elevate you from within. This is a response to the rising wave of consciousness and the realization of the one truth, that the Creator is the only power that exists, and you are a fractal of that truth living a physical embodiment in your human journey. Although we describe this wave as approaching, it is in fact being birthed from within you, and we highly encourage you to meditate on this. This incoming wave of light is composed of extremely high frequencies designed to elevate consciousness on a planetary scale. Already, many of you are sensing its preliminary energies as subtle shifts in awareness, bursts of inspiration, or unexpected emotional releases. When the full force of this event wave washes over your planet, it will touch every living being and amplify both the light and any unresolved energies within. Understand that these fifth and sixth dimensional frequencies carry divine intelligence. They know precisely how to interact with your energy fields to catalyze the growth you have been asking for. For some, this may manifest as waves of love, clarity, and heightened insight. For others, it may initially stir old emotions or patterns that rise to the surface for healing and release. The purpose of this tidal influx is to raise you up collectively, to assist in shedding what no longer serves you, and to activate the dormant aspects of your multidimensional nature. It is truly an answer to the call that humanity has sent forth for acceleration on the path of ascension, and it comes with the full support of the entire universe. You can trust that this wave arrives at the perfect timing and intensity for each of you, delivering exactly what you need for your next steps in evolution. As this wave integrates with your personal field, it will awaken multidimensional faculties within you that have remained dormant. Throughout many incarnations on Earth, you chose to veil certain abilities to immerse yourself in the physical experience. But now, those veils are beginning to lift. You are remembering that you are far more than a third-dimensional human being. You exist simultaneously across higher realms and carry gifts that reflect that truth. Some of you may begin experiencing memories or flashes of insight from lifetimes on other worlds or in higher dimensions. These are not fantasies. They are aspects of your soul rising into conscious awareness as the veils dissolve. You are starting to integrate the wisdom and love from these multidimensional experiences, and they will support your present life path. These inner faculties include the ability to sense beyond the five physical senses, to communicate without words, to receive guidance from your higher self and guides, and to envision realities beyond the current one. You may notice your intuition strengthening as you begin to simply know things without any logical explanation, or feel energy and emotion with much more clarity. What some of you once dismissed as imagination or coincidence is now revealing itself as true multidimensional perception. We invite you to welcome these emerging abilities with an open mind and an open heart. Explore them gently. Strengthen them through your meditation and intention, and trust yourself in the process. Among the gifts now awakening, the expansion of your telepathic and empathic sensitivities stands out as particularly significant, for it will allow you to connect with each other in ways not previously possible. You are all on the verge of a tremendous upgrade in how you connect and communicate with each other. Telepathic and empathic abilities are flowering now in your collective. This means you will increasingly find that you can pick up on the thoughts and feelings of those around you without a single word being spoken. At first, you might get flashes of someone else's emotions, or suddenly know what a loved one far away is experiencing. You might feel the mood of the collective as events unfold, sensing waves of emotion passing through humanity. These experiences are signs that your heart and mind are attuning to a shared field of consciousness. While heightened empathy and telepathy will bring you closer together and foster greater compassion, they also require gentle management. It is important that you practice healthy energetic boundaries and self-care, especially if you are very sensitive. Remember that you can acknowledge what you pick up from others without taking it on as your own. As these faculties expand, do not be surprised if you find yourselves communicating more easily with the animal kingdom or feeling the consciousness of plants and the earth herself. Telepathy is not limited to human beings. It is a universal language of energy that can bridge species and even dimensions. You may also start to recognize gentle thoughts or visions that come to you as guidance from your higher self and spirit guides. Now that you are more attuned to receiving subtle messages, over time you will grow comfortable with these gifts and learn to use them for the benefit of all, sending love and understanding as easily as you once kept your thoughts private. In the future, entire communities of humans will operate with open hearts and minds, understanding one another deeply through this silent, heart-centered communication. To support the development of these emerging skills, you will find it essential to slow down and listen inwardly, cultivating the inner quiet that allows telepathic and intuitive information to flow. In the midst of these powerful changes, one of the most valuable things you can do for yourself is to slow down and listen to the wisdom that arises from within. Your modern society has trained you to be constantly busy, always consuming information or rushing to the next task. But the integration of higher frequencies requires periods of calm and receptivity. When you allow yourself to move more slowly, to breathe deeply, and to simply be, you create the space needed for your body and soul to adjust to the new vibrations. In those moments of stillness, you can truly feel what is going on beneath the surface. You may notice subtle sensations in your body guiding you, or quiet, intuitive nudges gently pointing you in the right direction. By practicing inward listening, paying attention to your feelings, your inner voice, and the signals from your energy field, you become adept at navigating the shifts rather than being overwhelmed by them. If you find yourself feeling tired or sensitive as these energies wash through, honor that by resting more, by spending time in nature or meditation where you can hear yourself clearly. You might dedicate a few minutes each morning to simply breathe and sense your body before the day's activities begin, or take gentle walks outdoors without distractions, allowing your mind to clear and your inner voice to emerge. There is great power in deliberate slowness. Now each mindful breath, each pause to check in with your heart, allows you to harmonize with the incoming wave instead of pushing against it. In silence and patience, you will discover that you have all the inner guidance you need, and that guidance becomes much more apparent when you give it the opportunity to be heard. We encourage you to find moments of silence in each day to commune with your true self, for it is in those moments that clarity and peace will blossom. Many of you ask, how can I best serve others during this time of great change? One answer we offer is to cultivate coherence within yourself, and let that be your service. By coherence, we mean the alignment and harmony of your heart, mind, and energy. When you maintain a state of inner balance rooted in love and clarity, you naturally radiate a calming, healing frequency outward. You do not need to say any special words or perform grand gestures to help others. Your vibrational state does much of the work. Think of how one peaceful individual can diffuse tension in a room full of chaotic energy. This is the power of a coherent field. As you focus on staying centered and compassionate, you become a steady, uplifting presence for everyone you encounter. This is especially important during the waves of intense energy. As others may feel destabilized or fearful, your stable and coherent energy can serve as a gentle reminder to them on a subconscious level that all is well. We witness many of you doing this already in your daily lives. By maintaining your composure and positivity in situations where others are anxious or despairing, you create a space for calm and healing. Even if no one acknowledges it outwardly, the energetic influence of your centered presence is felt by all around you, and it is making a difference. In a very real sense, you act as an anchor point of light in your community, by choosing to remain aligned with your highest truth. Additionally, when groups of you come together with a shared intention of love and meditation, you generate an even stronger field of coherence that can ripple out across the planet. Never underestimate the ripple effect of your personal frequency. Each time you return to peace after encountering discord, you are demonstrating to others what is possible. By being an example of centeredness and love in action, you contribute mightily to the collective elevation. And remember that staying centered is not only an internal practice. Another essential practice as you ride this wave of energies is to remain well-grounded. Grounding means connecting your conscious awareness firmly into your body and into the earth beneath you. With so much high-frequency energy coming in, there can be a tendency to feel dizzy, scattered, or up in the clouds. Some of you may experience sleepiness, disorientation, or an urge to escape the physical reality when the energies become intense. These are signs that you need to reconnect with the earth. Go outside and feel the solid ground under your feet. If possible, place your bare feet on the soil or grass and imagine roots extending from you into the earth, anchoring you. Even if you are indoors or high above the ground, you can use your visualization and intention to connect. Envision energetic roots or a column of golden light extending from the base of your spine deep into the heart of the planet, and invite that stable, nurturing earth energy to flow upward into your body. Breathe with the intention of sending any excess unbalanced energy down into the planet for Mother Earth to receive and transform. She is a conscious being who is gladly partnering with you in this ascension process, and she can provide you with stability and nourishment if you reach out to her. You might also ground yourself by simply focusing on the present moment. Feel the sensations of your body. Notice your surroundings, eat wholesome foods, and drink water consciously. These simple acts can bring you back into alignment with your physical vessel. When you are grounded, you create a strong container within which the higher energies can safely unfold. You become a bridge between heaven and earth, allowing divine light to flow through you into the material world. This not only helps you stay balanced, it also assists in bringing more of the fifth dimensional frequency into collective reality. By staying grounded and present, you will find that you have a solid foundation from which to step into your personal sovereignty and power as creators of your experience. Embracing your sovereignty is crucial during this grand transformation. Sovereignty means recognizing that you are the master of your own energy and the author of your own journey. No matter how powerful the energies around you become, no matter what others may say or do, you retain the freedom to choose your perspective, your response, and your focus. During times of great change, there are often many voices offering their truths, predictions, or instructions. For millennia, human societies have been structured in ways that encouraged seeking guidance and approval from external sources. But now, the evolution of consciousness is shifting that paradigm. It is time to turn inward and trust your own divine authority. You may encounter individuals or institutions that claim to have all the answers or that try to instill fear and compliance. In these moments, remember that your inner knowing is your guiding light. You do not have to surrender your power or discernment to any outside authority. As you tune into the wisdom of your soul, you will find that you have an innate sense of what is right for you and what is not. Trust that standing in your sovereignty also means taking responsibility for your own vibration and experiences, rather than feeling like a victim of circumstances. You come to see yourself as a conscious creator. You get to set the tone for your life by deciding what you give your energy to and what you release. We encourage you to gently but firmly establish energetic boundaries where needed. Allow into your field only that which uplifts or serves you and filter out that which does not resonate with your heart. This is not about shutting the world out. It is about choosing your role in the world from a place of empowerment. When you claim your sovereign right to direct your life, you become an example for others that they too can break free from fear-based influences. You begin to move through the changes with confidence, knowing that you always have the support of your own higher self and the divine. In this state of self-empowerment, you can face even challenging emotions or situations with the understanding that these are part of your journey and are yours to transform. And indeed, confronting and purifying your emotions is a significant aspect of this process of self-mastery. The influx of higher energies is also initiating a deep emotional purification within many of you. Issues and feelings that you may have tucked away or overlooked are likely to rise to the surface now to be healed. This is a necessary part of your transformation, for you cannot carry the old, heavy baggage of unprocessed emotions into the higher vibrational state you are moving into. Some of you might find yourself suddenly remembering past events, or feeling old grief, fear, or anger that you thought you had moved beyond. Know that this does not mean you are backsliding. Rather, it means the energy is giving you an opportunity to finally release these densities once and for all. When an emotion comes up strongly, the most beneficial approach is to allow it to be felt fully and compassionately. Give yourself permission to cry, to vent in a safe way, to write out your feelings, or to simply sit with them in gentle awareness. By acknowledging and feeling your emotions, you are already in the process of clearing them. Imagine that each wave of sadness or anger is like a wave in the ocean. If you let it flow, it will eventually dissipate. If instead you resist or judge the emotion, it tends to linger or become stuck. So be kind and patient with yourself in this process. You are doing deep inner work that is freeing you from lifetimes of accumulated emotional pain. With each layer you shed, you make more room for lightness, peace, and happiness within your being. Also realize that some of the intense emotions you feel may not be yours alone. As a collective, humanity is purging as well. Sensitive individuals among you might find yourselves processing waves of fear or sadness that originate from the collective consciousness. If a sudden feeling arises that has no clear cause in your personal life, it could be that you are tuning into this larger release that is underway. In those moments, remember not to take on the weight of the world. Instead, let the energy move through you and out, perhaps sending love or a prayer as it passes. You can imagine breathing out comfort and calm for all who are feeling that same emotion. In doing so, you assist in collective healing while not becoming burdened by it. You may notice that after a good cry or a moment of honest release, you feel clearer and more open-hearted than before. Indeed, this emotional cleansing is preparing you to hold a higher vibration of love. It is also bringing you into a state of greater clarity in which your inner guidance can shine through more unmistakably, guiding you forward. As the external world undergoes rapid shifts, your inner guidance becomes more important than ever. There is a quiet voice inside each of you, a whisper from your soul, your higher self, that is gently steering you along your highest path. In the midst of chaos or uncertainty, this inner knowing will often speak through your intuition, sudden insights, or subtle feelings about what is right or wrong for you. We urge you to begin placing more trust in this personal compass. Even if the mind doubts or outside sources contradict your gut feeling, remember that your inner guidance is attuned to the bigger picture of your life in a way your logical mind cannot always grasp. Learning to trust it is a practice. You can start by following through on small intuitive urges and noticing the positive outcomes. The more you demonstrate trust in your inner wisdom, the louder and clearer its guidance will become. There is also an entire team of non-physical helpers, guides, angels, and higher beings who often communicate with you through that same inner voice and through signs and synchronicities. When you get a strong feeling in your heart, or a thought that carries a sense of peace and clarity, that is a good indication that your guidance is coming through. By contrast, fear-based thoughts that are frantic or discouraging are not the voice of your higher self. With practice, you will discern the loving, calm certainty of your true inner guidance, even amidst the noise of the world. In the times ahead, trusting yourself in this way will help you make decisions that align with your soul's purpose, and it will keep you on the trajectory of growth and upliftment. Remember also that your journey is unique. Your inner guidance may lead you down a different road than others, and that is perfectly as it should be. Each of you has a distinct role to play in this ascension process, so honor the truth that comes from within you, and allow others to follow their own inner knowing as well. Ultimately, following your inner guidance leads you to greater love, joy, and alignment with Source, because your inner voice is, in truth, the voice of the divinity within you. In these transformative times, maintaining your attunement to the frequency of love and to the source of all life within you is perhaps the most important practice of all. Love is the energy of the fifth dimension. It is the vibration that heals, uplifts, and unites. When you consciously choose to stay rooted in love, love for yourself, love for others, love for the journey, you align yourself with the highest outcomes. Of course, you will encounter challenges that trigger fear or frustration. When that happens, gently remind yourself to return to a loving space as soon as you can. This might mean taking a few deep breaths and recalling something or someone you deeply appreciate, or placing your hand on your heart and feeling warmth and compassion for yourself. It might mean forgiving someone or releasing a grievance so that you can find peace. Whatever the method, the important thing is that you keep calibrating your emotional state to love time and time again. Over time, living in a state of love will become more natural, as it is truly your original state of being. All of this returning to love goes hand in hand with another essential truth. The source of this entire universe is not a distant force, but an ever-present reality within you. You carry a spark of the Creator in your heart, an eternal connection to the divine. By turning your attention inward to that spark through prayer, meditation, or simple intention, you can feel the truth that you are never separated from the love of Source. This inner source light is your sanctuary and your power. When you anchor in the awareness that I am Source, I am love incarnate, you become unshakable. The storms of change may swirl around you, but within your center there is calm and certainty born of that divine self-knowledge. Attuning to love and Source means that you strive to see the world through the eyes of the divine, recognizing the sacred in everyone and everything. It means you trust that no matter how the outer story of transformation unfolds, the core of you, your soul, remains whole, guided, and infinitely loved. By holding this knowing, you not only navigate the planetary transformation with grace, you also serve as a steady light for others seeking stability. Your commitment to love lights the way forward into the new earth that is being born. We want you to know how honored we are to be on this journey with you. The changes ahead may at times feel overwhelming, but we see the strength and light within all of you. And we have complete faith in your ability to navigate this ascension. Remember that you have an abundance of support available to you. The entire universe is conspiring to help you awaken and succeed. In the higher realms, we and many other beings of love are constantly sending you energies, guidance, and encouragement. Whenever you feel doubt or fear, we invite you to reach out to us or to any loving guides you resonate with, even if it is only in your heart or mind. Know that your prayers, your meditations, and your cries for help are always heard and answered in the highest way. As you prepare for the event wave and all that follows, keep returning to the fundamental truths we have shared. Embrace the incoming energies with an open heart. Cultivate your inner faculties. Connect through empathy and telepathy. Slow down and listen within. Serve by holding your light. Stay grounded. Claim your sovereignty. Purify your emotions. Trust your inner guidance. And above all, anchor yourself in love and in the knowing of your divine nature. If you do these things, not only will you move through this transition with greater ease, but you will help lead the way for the entire collective. You are the dawn breakers of this new age of light, and your presence on Earth at this time is no accident. We are endlessly amazed by the courage and resilience you have shown. The future of your world is bright, and it is being shaped right now by the choices each of you makes to live in love, truth, and unity. Dear ones, cherish this opportunity to grow and transform. Trust in yourselves and in the magnificent plan unfolding. We will continue to walk beside you in energy and spirit through every step of this journey. Greetings of love to you all, and know that we are celebrating every progress you make. Breathe in the light, dear one, and know that we are here, loving you into your most radiant becoming.